Good evening, masterminds, and welcome to my slightly drunk self-reflection. Oh yeah. Tonight I'm going to talk about the things I do wrong in my relationships. I've compiled a small list. I may forget some things, but what I have here in no particular order. When the state of the relationship gets bad, I usually give the other person the silent treatment. In that situation, I'm thinking I shouldn't speak to the other person because what I want to say comes out in a very abrasive tone, and I do my words, I know they cut deep because I know I can identify problems and I focus in on them. So that's one option for me, not to speak about the problem and let time heal some of the wounds. The flip side to that is I talk down on the other person. I continuously highlight the negatives of our relationship, and I can do that in a sarcastic manner or a very direct, confrontational manner. My mindset in that situation is to get even, because I only act that way when I know I've been a victim of the same treatment. In my relationships, I always place myself in a position where I can't be blamed for what caused conflict. For example, when I play with my friends Logan, Nick, and Josh on Counter-Strike, I am highly skilled at the video game, and I expect them to improve from their current skill set. And so whenever they make mistakes, I will judge them, and they're unable to judge me because I'm obviously much more skilled at the game. But I need to be careful in the way I judge them, because that turns into an abusive relationship. And abuse goes round and round. Both sides can do it, and it can be a never-ending cycle. By keeping that in mind, you can understand why I prefer to distance myself from the other person when things go bad. I mentioned in the last video that my capacity to make others happy is also a capacity to make myself unhappy. I try to solve the problem another person and I have by focusing at the root causes. But because I'm in the heat of the moment, or if the person just doesn't understand what's wrong, and I get frustrated in explaining everything, the frustration that comes out it makes me unhappy. But I feel like I'm still doing good by trying to help the person understand what's wrong and how to fix it. And it just sucks because I have to put more of my time and energy into the relationship, more than I need to maintain it. In general, I feel like I invest more into my relationships than the people I have relationships with. And that creates another problem. If I'm investing in all the long-term maintenance of a relationship, I expect the other person to do all this spontaneous stuff that keeps a relationship healthy. They must be an initiator so that I can be the improver. It's a natural thing for me to better something, innovate in a way. So when I have to take on the role of initiator and innovator, that's not a healthy relationship in my mind. I am prone to being too caught up in my own mind, and probably your mind too. And that's why I need the other person to just do it. Have some thought behind it, but just have the courage to do it first. I am thoughtful enough to learn along the way and perhaps even reverse the roles. You know, it keeps things interesting. And that's what I can provide in a relationship. It's always changing for the better. It never gets dull. The biggest mistake I can make in any of my relationships is getting jealous. When I think of the special person from my past, jealousy played a big part in the reason why I was so frustrated. There was never a set time, a schedule when we could just get together and do what made us happy. I was forced to rely on that person to make time for me. I understood that that person had work, had school, had other hobbies, had family time. However, when I looked at that person's life, it just didn't seem so structured, and I don't think that person had an idea how to organize life. Basically, I had to struggle to get time with the person. What's so strange is that person had other passions they were pursuing, aside from the one we were pursuing together. I just don't understand why I couldn't be part of those other passions. I showed interest in branching out to learn those other hobbies, but there was no space because other people occupied the spots closer to the person in those passions, those hobbies. That's what got me seriously jealous, because I couldn't be like that person's friends. It really felt like the special person was investing more into those other passions. Normally, I wouldn't have the interest in the things the special person has, but because I took my side of the relationship to a romantic level, I felt compelled to learn and branch out into other passions so that we could share more and save our friendship. But that all fucked it up because inevitably romantic feelings got in the way and clouded my judgment. Combine those feelings with jealousy and you become crazy. I can't continue to do more than I need to just to get what I want, what everyone seems to enjoy so easily, except for me. I'm now thinking of the 4 opening lines to the song Letter Bomb. Nobody likes you. Everyone left you. They're all out without you, having fun. The best I can feel is wanting to be alone because I've had enough socializing. Everything else is just worse. The rest of the time I'm just feeling lonely. Sure, I do have friends, family, but only short-term comfort comes from those people. I need to be able to accomplish many things, greater things, with any number of people at my side, with me at their side. Those kinds of experiences are so small in number that everything negative just drowns it all out. And there's not much I can be proud of, feel passionate about. Much of the time I'm just worrying, being cynical. I don't know if you would agree, that in the end, or in the beginning, I have good intentions. I mean well and I do good. I need more people in my life that mean well and do good. I do not want to continue my life doing things just for myself. I want to make the best of and appreciate life with others. When I think of this special person and how that person moved on, I honestly think that person isn't happy. That person once told me, and I quote, "I don't think I'll ever meet another Noel." Masterminds, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Remember, be smart for your heart. I'll see you in the next vlog.